Right, here we go. It's lockdown day 8. Is it day 7? Is it day 8? Is it day 9? I'm losing count and kind of losing the will to live at this moment in time after watching Netflix yesterday. Son Until I Die season 2. Yes, it was depression. Depression setting in. Depressing, not depression. It was depressing and it was setting in. Now, I'm here to do a bit of a study. Last week when lockdown started, the roads were really clear. The roads were empty. There wasn't many drivers on the roads. Now let's have a little look today. A week on. Are people on the roads more? Is there more businesses reopening? For me, the road seems busier this week than last week. Let's have a look. I mean, it's really busy here. Look at the cars. Everywhere you go, there's cars. Last week was like a ghost town. We saw the Durham, it was a ghost town. We saw the roads, it was a ghost town. There's a lot of traffic on the roads this week. Now, I may be wrong. You tell me out there what you think. This COVID-19 is not getting any better. In fact, it's getting worse. There's more cases yesterday. 500 plus deaths yesterday throughout England. About 15 in the northeast. They're going to open up a hospital at Nissan for COVID patients only. It'll house about 400 people. 400 people will be taken there from other hospitals to relieve the staff, and so that they can't spread as much. Now, if you look at America now, there's 215,000 cases, 5,100 deaths. If you look at Italy, 110,000 cases, 13,000 deaths. Spain is raced up to 110,000 cases, and they've got plus 10,000 deaths, 600 yesterday. China are stuck on 81,000 cases with only 6 deaths. Now, I don't believe a word China is saying at this moment in time. You can't tell me the way that country is being run at the moment, with all those markets with eating animals and everything going on. There's only 6 deaths yesterday. Absolute garbage. In my opinion, it is absolute garbage. Germany, 79,000 cases in Germany, and there was only 900 deaths because they are getting their testing kits out really fast, really quick, compared to this country that is really slow. We need to get these test cases out to the NHS and test the NHS, because we need to clear the NHS staff, whether they're free to work or whether they need isolating. And England on to 29,000 cases now with 2,300 deaths. See, look at that. Germany, 79,000 cases, 900 deaths. England, 29,000 cases, 2,300 deaths. Now, there's a problem in England somewhere, and it's not getting better at this moment in time. So do we need a stronger lockdown? So let's have a little mosey on down through Durham and see how busy it is. I'll try and get some footage up of last week at the same time, and let's see if it is busier now or clearer now. I think it's a lot busier now. I really do. Now, I went to Sainsbury's yesterday in the Arneson Centre, the big Sainsbury's, and they were only allowing 1 member of your family in at a time to go shopping. Is it a good thing? Is it a bad thing? I don't know. Anybody over the ages of 15, you have to go in the shops on your Todd by yourself. Other supermarkets don't do that. I've just been to the range. There's loads of family members going around the range together. I've seen couples going in Lidl. So when I asked the woman yesterday at Sainsbury's, are all supermarkets doing this? Because I was with my daughter at the time. We're going to go in and buy some items together. She wanted to get out the house, and because she hasn't been out much over the last week, and she wasn't allowed to come in the shop with me. But she asked the lady, do all supermarkets do this? She said yes. How does she know that? Clearly she doesn't. She was only saying that to be nice, because other supermarkets don't do this. I know fine well that Range and Lidl don't do this. I don't know about your Asda's, your Tesco's and your Lidl's, whether they do or not. Now, it is a little bit more quieter here than it was in Gilesgate, but is this still busy compared to this time last week? Now, I'm kind of thinking it's roughly the same. I may have been a little bit harsh. It was busier at Tesco's and it was busier at Gilesgate. But I don't know now, there's more cars as I get down to the centre of the Durham. Now, are more shops? Should all shops in Durham city centre be closed down? You got your Superdrug, you got your Boots, you got your Tesco's open. Why are these shops opening? Is it because people obviously do live in the city centre in Durham? We should only have maybe the one like Sainsbury's or Iceland and Tesco's, and the rest probably should be closed down. I'm not quite sure. If we want to have a more strict lockdown and we want to beat the virus, apparently if 90% of the population in England go on a lockdown, we will beat the virus in 4 weeks. If 80% of the population go on lockdown, we'll beat it in 13 weeks. If 60% of the people go on lockdown in England, we will never ever beat COVID-19. But at this moment in time, apparently in statistics, there is only 50% of the population in England on lockdown, and the rest of them are on the jollies, wandering around, going for we all need our exercise, we all need our food shopping, but work. I've seen builders working in Durham. Is that essential? Working in Durham. I thought that, you're self-employed, you're getting the 80% of your wage. I know it's not straight away, but I don't know when it kicks in. I don't know, should builders and building sites be on lockdown? I'm not saying they should be, I just don't know. If we want a proper lockdown, if we want to beat this disease that is killing 500 people, that killed 500 people yesterday, we need to do something different. We do need the testing kits using a lot more quicker for the NHS staff, and bringing in for the rest of the population. We do need a vaccine, we do need a cure desperately. But are the roads more clear? The roads are still quite clear, but for me, like say Italy, who are on full lockdown, I think Spain have as well. Deaths are not cool enough over there too, but they're larger countries compared to England, so you would expect them to be more population and obviously more fatalities. We don't want anybody dying because of this, because it's a really, really, really awful disease. And I want to say one thing. A good friend of mine on YouTube, his nana died yesterday, sadly passed away. Little Nana Iris, she was an absolute legend, and we all loved little Nana Iris, and it's a sad day that she has passed, and he's absolutely devastated, and a lot of people at the family, obviously my heart goes out to the family, my thoughts and my prayers go out to the family, and I do hope there's another place, and I hope she's looking down now and she's smiling and she's happy, and she's over whatever was happening in her life that obviously caused it to pass away, sadly pass away yesterday. So I want to pay my respects. I thought she was a fantastic lady. She had a great YouTube channel. She had a great family. So Paul and Stacey and his members of the family, I am thinking of you at this moment in time, because end of the day it is a sad occasion. I've been through it myself. My grandparents have passed away, unfortunately, quite a few years ago, and it wasn't very good, it wasn't very nice. And like I say, I wanted to pay her respects, because she was an absolutely fantastic woman. So I cannot see another sporting event taking place at all this year. Now there's one sporting event taking place on Saturday. It's the virtual Grand National. It's on ITV. The last 2 times before the Grand National, there's been a virtual Grand National on the Friday night, and I think it's picked the correct winner once or twice. So now we're having the virtual Grand National on Saturday at 5 o'clock on ITV, and you can have a bet at the bookies on it, online bookies. Will I be having a bet in the virtual Grand National? I don't think so. There's only one winner in the virtual Grand National, and that's the bookies, because they will somehow rig it so that a 50-to-1 shot comes in. No way on earth is the favourite going to win the virtual Grand National this weekend, so the bookies lose loads of money. It's going to be an outsider comes in, and the bookies will always win. There's always only one winner, and it's the bookies. So that's the only sporting event we have to look forward to this year, is the virtual Grand National on Saturday. Sad times. But by the way, I'm really missing all the sporting events at this moment. I'm not busy. I don't think I've been missing them that much. But I do think we should start some next year probably, and just cancel all the leagues and leave them as they is. Liverpool are the champions. the bottom two go down, the top two go up, or the bottom three go down, the top three go up from the other leagues, and that's the way it must be. We can't play any more games. We need a total lockdown if we want to beat this virus. And also this weekend on Saturday, I'm going to be making homemade pizzas Italian style. Watch out for that video coming. Absolutely mamma mia, bella bella. Not spaghetti bolognese, but pizzas coming up on Saturday. Oh, you've got to wash your hands every single thing you do. Otherwise, you might spread the COVID. Or, you know, wash your hands every single thing you do to stop spreading the coronavirus. So basically, in and out the car, wash your hands. Touch the tumble dryer, wash your hands. Touch the washing machine, wash your hands. Touch the door handles, wash your hands. Just being for a run, I have to wash my hands. You go shopping, you got to wash your hands. Touch outside the packets of crisps, tins of food, door handles, everywhere you go you got to wash your hands 100 times a day. So basically you're spending all day washing your hands to help stop the spread of coronavirus. So what you need to do is put plenty of hand wash on your hands. 2, coronavirus, it's spreading around the world really fast. You've got to wash your hands correctly. Fingers and thumbs and in between and round the wrist to help stop spread the COVID-19. Help stop spread COVID-19. That's it. So wash your hands properly everywhere you go, 100 times a day. So basically just spend all day washing your hands to help stop the spread of coronavirus. God damn the coronavirus. Oh, for fuck's sake, wash my hands again. My God. Flippin' heck, every 5 seconds gotta wash your bloody hands. Coronavirus is spreading around the world really fast. The fucking song's getting on my nerves as well.